Okay, welcome back. It's time for the super bosses. We have to get set up first. And there's some very specific setups we have to do. Is this game trashier than Nintendo's games? No, it is not. Final Fantasy VII is great. It's just a little tough to 100%. But to be honest, there's a lot of games out there that are amazing games that are fun to play that are just really tough to 100%, aka Breath of the Wild. So, no. Final Fantasy VII is as good or in some ways better than some of Nintendo's games. It's just that 100%ing it is a bit of a pain in the butt. Also, BB Man, a Final Fantasy IX animated series? Wow. I might actually like to see that. You should post a link to whatever announcement this is in the, post a link in the Discord. Because that sounds nice. Okay, so we need a very specific setup for this. We need okay, let's see. Equipment. So for this, we're not gonna bother with ribbons. So for Emerald Weapon does not inflict any status effects at all. Most of its damage is magical. And it doesn't inflict any status, so we actually do not need ribbons for this. So notice that, yeah, even though I'm almost max level, you really need to set up for these bosses just so. You cannot go in there guns blazing with maxed out materia and just go ham on these super bosses. They are traps. They are designed to kill you for that kind of behavior. They are designed to take advantage of you just loading up on materia and going crazy. They both have counters to Knights of the Round. Like, if you try to use the best summon in the game, they will counter you for doing so. They are set up to kill you specifically if you just go ahead and proceed without preparing very carefully. So, believe it or not, the best way to do this is with Tough Rings, because we get plus 50 Vitality and Spirit on top of the Zydrich. So, funny thing is, the Turks actually have really good equipment for handling Emerald Weapon. We're going to be using the Turks setup with Zydrich that we stole from Rude and the Tough Ring that we stole from Reno. So Zydrich Tough Ring. The exception will be Tifa, of course, because we need her to have her Curse Ring for Power Soul. And then we're going to go ahead and... Where's the Tough Ring? We're going to have a Tough Ring over here. With Missing Score. The strategy we're going to use is going to be a Lucky 7 strategy. We're not going to have everyone do it, because that is because that is inviting disaster. Just one or two of us is all that's really necessary. So here's what we're going to do. So Barrett's Missing Score deals damage based on how much AP is attached to the materia on it. So here's how we're gonna go for Emerald Weapon. For Emerald, first of all, HP plus. Every single person is going to have an HP plus. So we have full max health on every character. Gotta have. Now here's the strat. We're gonna have double cut on Barret and Tifa. Probably, yeah, but probably not on Cloud. For Cloud, we're gonna go with W Summon. These are the only two materia that are going to be on Tifa. Only these two. It's this is I assure you this is very intentional. We're gonna want W item for sure on both Barret and maybe Cloud. Does Cloud need it? Could be good to have. Yeah, we could do that. W item is a really powerful ability, even without abusing the glitch attached to it. But basically, we're now going to give Phoenix. We're going to give a Mastered Phoenix materia to Barret. This will give him a pretty good amount of damage. Like, this should give him good damage. W item and W cut and double cut. W cut. These two together, W item has 25,000 AP. Or sorry, 250,000 AP, excuse me. 250,000 AP. This has 150,000 AP, so that's 400 right there. Mastered Phoenix has 200, so that's 600,000 AP right there. And HP Plus gives him another 50. So that's 650. So he should be pretty close to max damage with his double cut. Cloud, we're going to give him 2 summons. We're going to give him specifically Hades and Knights of the Round. We don't necessarily have to use this particular combo. In fact, I could change things up a bit. I might, actually. We don't necessarily need W Summon. We can't inflict any status effects on him anyway. That's true. I'm gonna try experimenting with a slightly different arrangement. We'll put double cut on him. But we are still gonna want Knights of the Round, for sure. We can take Hades off. And in its place, let's go ahead and put the underwater materia. We don't actually need this. In fact, you know what? Let's not. Just to be safe, let's not. We'll put double cut on there just in case I run out of MP at some point. But mainly, Knights of the Round is going to be one of our main ways of dealing damage. Phoenix is there in case anything goes wrong, and also to give lots and lots of AP to the team. Or sorry, to missing score here. I think we're more or less set up. You might be wondering why I'm going with such a minimalist setup here. Like, why don't I use more? Answer: Air Tam Storm. So Emerald Weapon has an attack that it counters Knights of the Round with, by the way. Oh, that's right. Yeah, do I want... No, that's right. No, I can't even do that. Air Tam Storm does exactly 1,111 damage per equipped materia and ignores defenses. So if you load up with 9 or more materias, it will insta-kill you. And it uses that attack as a counter to Knights of the Round and just on its own at random. Well, at random. There is a script behind it. And so the more materia you load up on, the more dead you are. So you actually want to go into Emerald Weapon with as few materias as you can possibly have. Also, almost all of Emerald Weapon's attacks remove barriers and regen. So he debuffs you. He takes away any buffs you have. So if you try to cast Big Guard, for example, all of Emerald's attacks will remove that and deal full damage anyway. If you try to cast regen on yourself, like all restore, Emerald removes that too. So yeah, Emerald is a bit of a pain. You have to prepare very specifically for it, or it will wreck you. Now, you may have noticed that Tifa only has 2 materias. There's a thing in this game called Lucky Sevens. Lucky Sevens is when your character has exactly 7,777 health. When that happens, you lose control of that character, and they attack, I believe, how many times is it? Like, I think the wiki said like 64 times. I'm not sure if 64 is the right number, but they attack a lot for 7,777 damage per hit, over and over and over and over and over again, a lot of times. I think it actually might be 64 times if they hit that exact number of health. Well, Airtam Storm does exactly 1111 health per materia. So if I have Tifa at max health and Airtam Storm takes off 2,222, guess what health she'll be left at? That's the strategy we're going to use. Now, we could do this with all 3 of our characters, but the risk is that we die afterwards. Because even if all 3 characters go into Lucky Sevens mode, it will not be enough to take down Emerald Weapon's 1 million health. And so, because of that, we're not going to have all of our characters do that. Just one of them is enough. We will deal the rest of the damage in other ways. But the idea is, hopefully, that we'll keep using Mega Elixirs to heal ourselves. Eventually, Airtam Storm will put Tifa in that state, and then we can just constantly, and then once she's done, we'll heal her back up, because as soon as you leave Lucky Sevens mode, it drops you to 1 HP, so you can't repeat the effect. But if we heal her up, and then use Knights of the Round, then Emerald Weapon will counter. Emerald Weapon will then counter with... Yeah, Emerald Weapon will then counter with Airtam, putting her right back in it again, which will help her kill Emerald Weapon even faster. That's the idea, anyway. We'll see if that's actually how it goes. Actually, I'm gonna create a separate save for this, because I would like to have a save before Emerald and before Ruby. So I'm probably gonna do this a little differently, actually, now that I think about it. Let's see, if this save is right before Emerald, but then I want to have a save before Ruby without Emerald being a part of it, but I also want to keep the stream going forward. Okay, I can just reload this and re-equip for Ruby later. There we go. That'll work. So for the stream's sake, I'm just gonna put a save up here. And we're just going to plow through Emerald and then through Ruby separately. And then I'll come back to this file later to create my save files. One for Emerald, one for Ruby, and one for Sephiroth, of course. And then these files up here I'll probably have maxed out stats for. Oh, that's right. So I was going to talk about source farming, and I think I will briefly. So, source farming Yeah, there's Emerald over there. If you go to the Gelnika down here in the water, you can use the Conformer to turn basically every enemy in the Gelnika into a source. And effectively, endlessly power up your characters until they hit 255 in every stat. We're not going to do that because that's a ton of grinding. Doesn't matter what I use after that. Prepare to see Knights of the Round a lot. That's just gonna happen lots. There's no way around it. Barret, limit break. Good. So here we go. Knights of the Round. Might as well put down the controller for a minute here. This is gonna take a minute. We're not quite dealing max damage. But that's okay. I'm not sure if Airtam Storm will be triggered yet. I think it has to be in Phase 2 in order to trigger Airtam Storm. Or below half HP, but we will see it, believe me. At some point, we will see it, assuming Emerald decides to play nice. Because here's the other thing, Emerald could ruin it by having one of his lasers, like one of his eye lasers, attack Tifa and then use Airtam Storm. He could actually still mess it up. So, we're not doing max damage with Knights of the Round, that's okay. It doesn't have to be max. Tifa is still going to do lots of damage, as you can see. Now we're going to use Barret's limit here. I was hoping for more damage, but maybe Catastrophe would have been better there. That's alright. We're just gonna keep doing this because we have to be in perfect health for this to even work. So, also we want to stay healthy against a super boss anyway. Just put an elixir on him. You're gonna want to have plenty of mega elixirs for this. Just gonna go ahead and say that now. It's gonna be important. Here's another attack you're gonna need it for. This does percent health damage. Yeah, so that's percentage health damage right there that it just did. There's no way to avoid how much that does. Now, next time I get a chance, I'll use Knights of the Round. And hopefully trigger Airtam. Possibly. Again, this is assuming, of course, that it gets around to my turn again. Before, yeah, it's just gonna do a ton of attacks now. Ouch. Let me see if I can make sure that I'm in perfect condition for this. Again, spamming lots of mega elixirs because I want to be in perfect condition so that Airtam puts me at just the right level. Barret, you can just go ahead and... Oh, there it is! Oh no, but Tifa's not in the right health. See what I mean? The lasers actually ruined it. But they put Cloud in it. Or no, they won't. They won't put Cloud in it because Cloud will take 444 damage. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just do 4x cut. See, even this strategy can be ruined if Emerald's eye lasers target the wrong people. W item might actually have been unnecessary, to be honest. Yeah, at least the eyes are getting hit. Yeah, W item is one of those things, it's like, it's just a really good safety net to have. Plus, it's a lot of AP on Barret. So, that's why I did it, but so far I haven't needed it. We'll see if Emerald allows me to actually get off Lucky 7s. It would be nice to show it off. It's pretty cool, but like I said, we have to get Emerald to cooperate, and that's a tough... That's actually a tall order. I've gotten it to work once in practice, so maybe. Now that should kill the eyes, I would think. Oh, there's a revenge stomp. Cloud's Omni Slash is available. That's gonna be nice. We killed all the eyes. That makes me wonder if Air Tam's gonna happen. There's the Mega Elixir. I hope it happens. Please counter with that. We have everybody's limit breaks. So this is another way we can just win. I'm totally happy with winning this way, too. Come on. Let me see the Lucky 7s. Survive through this and then give me an Air Tam. Although it might not. It's that move from Smash, yeah! it's that move from Smash. Omni Slash is Cloud's ultimate limit break. There's Emerald Beam. Yeah, it's his signature move there. Oh my gosh, here it comes. So after Emerald Beam, now it wants to go and summon its eyes again. Please, no. Mega Elixir, please. Uh-oh. Tifa just got targeted. Hold on. See, Emerald can be really nasty. Even at this level, things can go very wrong. Phoenix, this is why you want W item. Phoenix down and Mega Elixir. You always want to be prepared for the possibility of this happening. There's Emerald Beam again. I hate that attack. It does 62% of our max HP and damage. It's a very, very nasty attack. Like, I want to use... Like, I can't tell what he's going to use. I would love to just use Knights of the Round, but I can't know what he's going to do. That's the MP draining one. Good, okay. I'm gonna just keep doing Mega Elixirs just because I don't know what he's going to do. See? Oh my gosh. Is that gonna kill? Oh no, I think it will just barely not kill. Because Tifa will live. But then she'll die to something else, won't she? Yep. Even with proper preparation, Emerald can still kill you. So, let's try that again. Don't worry about the white bar, I'll get rid of that. But yeah, that's what can happen to you. Like, the issue is that Emerald Beam that does 62% of your health, if it does Emerald Beam and then manages to get off Air Tam after that, or just lasers down your healer at random, you can still just lose anyway. Because that attack does so much of your health, there might not be any way out of it. So, again, the hero drink strategy will fix that, because even though it does 62% of your health, all of Emerald's other attacks won't do anything to you if you have a bunch of hero drinks stacked on you. Or you could do the infinite, or you could just farm sources in the Gelnika like I was saying earlier. You can theoretically, if you're willing to grind for, 5 or 6 hours, you can theoretically get all your characters to 255 in every stat, and then they'll be practically invincible from infinite sources, but that takes forever. So we're not going to do that because that takes forever. I should probably heal before entering the battle. That'd probably be smart. We're going to start the battle the same. This time I'm going to try and handle it slightly differently. I'm going to make some assumptions. And handle things very differently. We're still going to have to watch Knights of the Round a few times. Get ready, yeah, get ready for that. Knights of the Round is going to take a bit. There's no way out of it. If all goes according to plan, we shall not need the underwater materia. That would eliminate the timer right there. We won't need it. If everything goes well. We should be able to win before we drown. He defeated Terrico as Terrico? Would you take him into the final mission? Did you take Terrico into the final mission and defeat yourself? I honestly don't play Terrico that much. Terrico's great and all, but I just never get a chance to use him because he was acquired so late and I don't have a good weapon for him, really. Is it Barrett's Limit Break that did it? Emerald Shoot. Okay. Mega Elixir. Nope. Cloud is going to do nothing but summon Knights of the Round. Barrett is going to keep using... I'm going to make sure, at all costs, that we are healed. If I can get off Lucky Sevens just once, I think we're golden. I think we're good to go. Will it actually counterattack, though? And of course, it had to use the Emerald attack right then and there, didn't it? that could be a problem. If it air tams now, that could actually potentially kill us. Except Tifa. Wish I could select while this is going on. That's a quality of life change I really feel like would be appreciated here. It's the ability to just, you know, do your commands while this is happening. Because this animation takes forever. Well, maybe in DLC Wave 2 Time Tree. It's a revenge stomp. Oh, Barrett dodged it. Maybe? Cloud's turn again. Knights of Round again. Please just air tam Storm. Please do it. I want to see it. Just air tam Storm. Here we go again. Notice the timer is counting down through this. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know when. I think air tam should be next. It should be the very next attack that it does, I believe, if I understand the script the way I think I do. It's supposed to counterattack with air tam as well, but maybe that's only when the eyes are out. But if all its eyes are dead, how would it ever do that? That part confused me a bit, but I believe it's Emerald Beam and then air tam. So it's already used Emerald Beam on us earlier, so it should be set to do air tam now. Which, by the way, air tam spelled backwards is Materia. So it's Materia Storm. Or I guess it's using an anti-Materia Storm on us. Air tam. Will it do it? Emerald shot again. Oh, Emerald shoot. On Tifa, of course. Why would it be on anyone else? And I guess we'll just limit break with Tifa. Air tam, please. Why Emerald Beam? Stop it! If we don't see air tam, we're just gonna kill you with this instead. Man, look at that. Look at that suplex. That's okay, that's still pretty awesome. Even if we don't see lucky sevens, just seeing that was pretty good. I'm almost out of Knights of the Round. I'm about to run out of Knights of the Round, so we're gonna see that air tam eventually, I assume. Oh, wait a minute, that's right. It only counters with air tam if it's at half health. Right? Oh man, I'm misremembering details. It's no good. But at least we're getting rid of the eyes this way. That's honestly one of the most important things, is getting rid of these stupid eyes. Because they get so many turns and add so much damage to Emerald. For how long this summon is, it actually does decent damage per second. When you look at how many times the summon attacks compared to how long the summon is, it's actually not that bad compared to just regular attacking. Question is... Oh, there it is, of course. Yep. Okay, so it must be a 50% HP counter, because there it goes. So maybe not use it so soon. That will not kill Tifa, but Tifa will not get a turn, I don't think. All the eyes are dead, but I still think Emerald's gonna somehow get another turn before Tifa does. Hey look, we killed all the eyes just in time for... Oh! Nope, she actually did. She actually did get another turn. For what it's worth. And of course, she's the person that does not have W item. Maybe we can save this? Maybe. Maybe. If we're exceedingly lucky. Oh! Oh! We did it! We actually saved it. Incredible. But it's not over yet. Emerald is still going to punish us very, very hard. Oh! Oh, we did it! This is it! We're gonna see it! We're gonna see it because this is gonna put Tifa at exactly where she should be. Hey, look at that. All lucky sevens! Tifa's just going crazy. The only bad part about this, I think, is really just that it's split. It's randomly targeting the eyes sometimes. But even still. Check out that damage. Go, Tifa, go! One-woman wrecking crew. She's not done yet. It really is 64 attacks. I can't believe we saved that. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, she's killed all the eyes. She's not done yet. I've already queued up a Knights of the Round again. That actually might hurt us pretty bad, but we'll see. Maybe we'll kill here? We're really lucky. This is all automatic. I'm not doing anything. All lucky sevens, just dealing so much damage, though. And it's still not enough to just guarantee the takedown. Because of Emerald's 1 million HP. But this is a good start. Like, this will put us close. Yeah, the rainbow colors on Tifa's name there. This is okay. This is actually burning a lot of time, though. That's my only concern. Yeah, oh, this is way better than Knights of the Round, for sure. Like, in terms of damage, this is way better. Tifa is the knight. Huh? Oh, that's Barrett going off. I was like, what the heck? Oh, it's Barrett. Well, if you somehow survive this, I guess Mega Elixir, everybody. I know, if each one was 4x cut, it would be over. If he counters, okay, if he counters with Air Tam right after this, then I'll know it was after 50% HP that he counters. Of course, the problem with that might be that it could potentially kill us. Well, it could kill Cloud and Barrett. Tifa only has 2 materia, so it won't actually kill her. Well, yeah, its body disconnecting like that is when it's going to do Air Tam. But it doesn't disconnect... Like, there's no tell, if that's what you're saying. There's no tell, BB, man. Because, like, right now, it's fully connected, right? Like, right now, it's fully connected, but let's see if it counters with Air Tam. Let's see if it does. Oh, or it could just die. Excellent. 4 minutes still on the clock. 4.5. And we've maxed out Cloud. Bye-bye, Emerald. Also, notice that AP we get. 50,000 AP. It's such a shame that by the time you get to this point without glitches, 50,000 AP is almost completely wasted. But now we have the Earth Harp. The Earth Harp is the item we're going to use to finish getting all the materia. Specifically, it will let us get the Master Magic and Master Summon that we don't have already, and another copy of Master Command. If we give the Earth Harp to the Calm Traveler. So, with that done, it's time to set up for Ruby. Ruby weapon. Okay, so thankfully, Ruby weapon can be handled entirely differently. Honestly, Ruby is a bit trickier, but also easier, in my opinion. You just have to know the trick. Like, with Emerald, there's a chance that even if you set up perfectly, you could still lose. With Ruby, that's far less likely. Ruby is actually very easy to trap if you know the patterns. If you don't know what to do, Ruby will completely destroy you. At first glance, Ruby is the most unfair boss. By far. However, that's only at first glance. If you know what to do, Ruby's actually easier to handle. So, Ruby, first of all, you need to kill off everyone in your party except one person. So, we're going to remove all our materia. And I'm going to arrange them. And now I need everyone in our party to die. Except probably Barrett. Yeah, let's have Barrett do it. I could wish he had his limit break charged, but it's fine. That's not really necessary. There's a bunch of ways to handle this. Let's go ahead and set up Barrett's materia. So we no longer need the, we no longer need the Zydrich Tough Ring setup. Actually, let's get everybody's stuff set up here. So for equipment, we're going to go back to ribbons because unlike Emerald, Ruby will definitely put status on you. So the Tough Ring is not necessary. Also because Ruby's tentacles deal percent-based health damage that is not blocked by gravity. So it does gravity damage that you can't block with anti-gravity measures, which is really kind of silly. But it also casts status effects on you while it's doing that. Yeah, I was about to say, okay guys, time for y'all to pass us out for this one. Pretty much. So it does gravity damage that we cannot block with anti-gravity measures, like the Zydrich or anything. While it's doing that, it's putting status effects on us, so we absolutely must have the ribbons. But Tifa needs her curse ring. That's true. So what are we going to do about that? Answer, we're going to put on the other best armor in the game. So Zydrich is one of the best armors because it gives us such high defense, and then it cuts all attacks in half. Like Zydrich decreases all damage by half. It says all elements, but it also means hidden elements like punch, slash, and like cut and everything. Like there's a bunch of hidden elements. Zydrich reduces those too, so it gives us huge defense and then halves all damage. So almost none of the damage gets through on Zydrich. However, another really good thing is the Mistle. Zydrich has no slots, but Mistle does. So we don't really need more slots on Cloud and Barrett, like maybe on Cloud, but not really on Barrett. Barrett's main thing is he just needs missing score to have loads of AP on it. I might change the Zydrich up later, but Mistle in particular is how we're going to go for Tifa. And the reason Mistle is going to be important here is because the only way to have Tifa have a curse ring and also have resistance to status effects is to have her have added effect Hades. So added effect plus a Hades materia means that her armor will now cause her to be resistant to all of the status effects that Hades inflicts. And Hades inflicts almost everything simultaneously, like Mini, Frog, Sleep, almost everything you can think of, Hades inflicts. So added effect Hades means she now resists all those things without having a ribbon. Now, as I said, we're going to have to kill off Cloud and Tifa. Barrett's going to have to turn traitor for a minute, but missing score doesn't deal any damage unless we have AP equipped to him. So we're going to go ahead and put back on the HP plus and the double cut and everything, because that's definitely how we're going to want to go with everyone. So HP plus and double cut and W item for sure, because it's just that good. I'm going to go ahead and give Phoenix to Barrett. This is important. Give Phoenix to Barrett. Phoenix is good for Barrett to have because he's going to be our reviver. He's going to revive people. You didn't think we were just going to leave him dead for the whole battle, did you? And then at this point, we can basically equip anything else. The more we equip, the better. So I have 2 Knights of the Round here. I've been trying to level this one up. Unfortunately, I was not able to get it to max in time for this. I'm thinking... Cloud has greater magic, so I'm probably going to have him do the casting. I guess I could have Barrett do the casting instead. I suppose. And have maybe Cloud do the reviving instead. You can do it any way you want to. Yeah, that's true. Mime with Knights of the Round. We are going to have a mime materia. But mainly I'm just going to give him, let's see, let's give him Bahamut 0. And because I have a maxed out Bahamut 0, might as well give that to him as well. We'll give him Knights of the Round. Yeah. That should be enough AP. I've got 250 on this one, and then Mastered Bahamut 0 is tons as well. What else could I give to him? Actually, I know exactly what I'll give to him. You know, I'm going to go ahead and give him All and Restore. So he can cast Regen on us real quick here. All and Restore don't have a ton of AP, but these have enough AP I think will be fine for damage. Actually, this should be phenomenal for damage, to be honest with you. This would normally give us way more than we need for max damage, but this is Ruby Weapon, and Ruby Weapon has a lot of defense, which actually means this might still not be enough. However... That's true. I need to put Mime on here. You know what? This will cut into our damage a bit. But Mime is actually potentially very good. Do I want to go that route? You know what? Maybe I don't. I mean... Yeah, I might need it, or I might not. We'll see. But this is a great way to save on Mega Elixirs if you don't have this many. Like, I still have a ton, but what if somebody doesn't have that as many as I have? I would want to prepare to show off a strat that uses less. So, this might be nice to have. Also, Big Guard is actually kind of a good thing to have on occasion, too. Which is why I'm debating if I really want this Knights of the Round here. Now, if we really wanted to sit around all day, I could just mime forever. I could just mime Knights of the Round over and over forever. The strategy we're going to use, I'll explain in a minute. But first, okay, before we do anything else, I need to kill off Tifa and Cloud. Pretty much no matter what. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of that. And then... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. That's actually bad. Barrett, with 4x cut, you can't target your own party. I'm an idiot. Okay, hold on. This is still salvageable. We'll just have Tifa do everything. Tifa! Let's make sure I'm targeting the right person. Kill Cloud for me, will you? Just have Tifa kill Cloud, and then Tifa will kill herself. Well, not like that, of course. She'll knock herself out after knocking out Cloud. And then... then we'll be all set up. Barrett can eliminate these guys anytime he wants to. There we go. Alternatively, I could have waited for the curse ring counter to go all the way down. That would have worked too. Somehow, Barrett decided to target the same one 4 times. Yeah, this was faster. This was faster, for sure. Okay. Now that they're down, now we can discuss the rest of the strategy. So, when you enter the fight with Ruby weapon, if you have 3 party members, like if you have any more than 1 party member, Ruby will almost immediately cast Whirl Sand, which will eject one of your party members. And he will continuously cast Whirl Sand over and over again until you have 1 party member left. However, if you enter with 2 of your party members dead, the game reads, oh, you only have 1 party member. And then Ruby will stick his tentacles into the ground. Once Ruby puts his tentacles into the ground, you're safe from Whirl Sand, and you can revive your other 2 party members. As long as you don't kill the tentacles, because then he'll go back to doing that again. He'll go back to doing Whirl Sand, so don't do that. The strategy we're going to use is basically going to be a W summon Hades into Knights of the Round strategy. So here's the funny thing about Ruby. Ruby, like all the bosses in this, all the bosses, including the super bosses, because this is Square Enix, have a backdoor way to beat them. Ruby seems incredibly unfair, but guess what? Ruby is not immune to paralysis. For some unfathomable reason. There are 2 ways to beat Ruby. One is to W summon Hades, Knights of the Round in that order. The reason being, Hades will paralyze Ruby so that it can't counter. When you use Knights of the Round on Ruby weapon, it will counter with Ultima, but if it's paralyzed, it won't do that. The other strategy is to collect a lot of an item called a Dazer. Dazers can be obtained... if I can find them. Dazers, right here. Dazers, if you throw this at Ruby, it will paralyze it. You can obtain Dazers with the W item glitch, or you can obtain them legitimately by going to the City of the Ancients and the area right before that, like on your way to the City of the Ancients. I forget what the path's name is, but there's this kind of fat, spiky little enemy. It's really small. It's yellow in color. It's not a pufferfish. It's a weird little creature, but it's like this. It's this really rotund, spiky enemy, and it's yellow. If you steal from them, morph them, or kill them, they will drop Dazers, and you can get as many Dazers as you need. There are other sources, but that's the easiest and most convenient one. Or you could just W item it if you want to cheat for it. That would be far easier. So here's how we're gonna do this. We're gonna give everybody HP plus again, because why not, really? Might as well. And then everybody's going to need double cut again. This is actually not necessary, honestly, because what we could do, if we really wanted to be cheap about this, is what we could do is just literally have Mime. Is like, we'll have Cloud set up with W summon Hades and Knights of the Round, and then have Mime on the other 2 characters, and then we can literally mime the W summon and over and over again paralyze Knights of the Round, paralyze Knights of the Round, over and over and over, and literally just kill the boss that way. It would be incredibly dull to watch, but we could do that. I don't know, maybe it would be incredibly fun to watch, depending on your point of view. However, I prefer actually, you know, fighting the boss a little bit. Just a little. Crazy man that I am. Yes, Sidious says, do it, indeed. I hear you. We're not, yeah, it's like, we don't really need to go that far. So here's how we're going to prevent from running out of MP. We're gonna have MP Turbo on Hades. On our mastered Hades over here. Again, we could switch this up so that Barrett was doing the casting. It would be entirely possible to do that. There are plenty of other ways to beat both of the super bosses, including a way that's basically walk in with Omni Slash and do counter mime, counter mime, counter mime. Like literally have like 8 copies of mime and counter mastered, so you can just Omni Slash or Anger Max like a dozen times and just win. But that requires you to master 8 copies of counter and mime, so we're not going to do that. That'll work on both super bosses. We're gonna go with MP Absorb. So now, Knights of the Round, when Knights of the Round goes off, Knights of the Round will give us back basically all of our MP. MP Absorb on Knights of the Round will give us back everything we spent on Hades and on Knights of the Round, so, or pretty close to it. So that should be enough. Let's see, double cut W item. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yeah, let's put a magic plus on there just to be absolutely sure that we are dealing maximum damage with every single attack. We will give Tifa the mime command in case I desire to use it. What else should we do? I mean, honestly, at this point, it really doesn't matter what we do. Let's see, Master Command, I could put that on there. Enemy Skill, actually, yeah. Enemy Skill might be nice for, just for, shoot, Big Guard. Yeah, we might do that. Wait, I did put W Summon on him, on Cloud, right? Am I stupid? I didn't put W Summon on Cloud. That was almost a huge mistake. That would have been problematic. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We'll have enemy skill now. Enemy skill, enemy skill. And Master Command. Why not? Actually, we don't even need Mime if we're going to do Master Command. You know what? We'll leave Master Command out of it. We do need enemy skill, though. We don't need long range because double cut will actually go all the way through. Do not use counterattack because counterattack will target the tentacles. So don't do that. Like I said, really doesn't matter what else we put here. Actually, let's put luck and speed. Luck and speed might be good to have, actually. Always nice to have a little more dexterity, because that helps our dodge percent. That helps our defense percent with Mistle already giving us a ton. And then if we give more luck, we have a chance for a lucky dodge as well. You you know what else? We could do added effect Odin, in theory. Just to prevent Tifa's timer from ever killing her. If I did that, where would enemy skill go? You know what? I have a better idea than this. Yeah, I think I have a solid idea. Let's take this off of Barrett. We're gonna do things slightly differently than I originally said. We're gonna have enemy skill on him. Now, enemy skill doesn't give him any AP, but we're gonna take off. You made a good point, BB Man. We don't really need regen, do we? So here's what we can do instead. Even though we'll probably never use it, Quadra Magic, Ultima. These two will give tons of AP in exchange for what we're losing with that. We should still have plenty. I could put a mime on him as well and have Barrett just mime that too. We could, like I said, we could just have all the characters mime to death if we wanted. But I feel like that's kind of cheap, kind of dull to watch, so we're not going to do that. Where's my other added effect? Added effect. Added effect, Odin. So, added effect, Odin means we won't die from Curse Ring, and we won't dive, and we won't get status, so yeah, I think we're pretty much all set. Let's heal up Barrett to full. And then I'm sorry this took so long to prepare for, but I do believe we're finally ready. For Ruby Weapon. So we can fly into Ruby Weapon, or we can just take our gold chocobo. Yes, I'm trying, Time Tree. I would like to get to Age of Calamity as well. Okay, so because we only have one party member alive, Ruby goes ahead with the tentacles right away. We are now going to cast Phoenix. Ruby technically heals from fire damage, just to be clear. But it's already at full health anyway, so it really doesn't matter. So, we have everyone back. That's nice. Now, Tifa, let's go ahead and, yeah, just attack, actually. Ruby Ray is painful, but W summon. Actually, let's show off Dazers first. Let's show off just how cheap we could be. Where is it? Where are Dazers? They're here somewhere. Dazer. And Mega Elixir on the party. And look at that. And Ruby is frozen and just stops moving. The tentacles will still attack. But notice how Ruby's model is not moving anymore. It's literally just stuck there. Or it was. Yeah, there we go. It was just stuck there. Now, Hades. Knights of the Round. Thankfully, the tentacles are behind us, so Hades will not hit the tentacles. Barrett's Limit Break. I want to see how much this will do. Anger Max. So, normally, as I said, if you try to use Knights of the Round on Ruby, he will counter with Ultima. So, you really don't want that. So, paralyze him first with Hades or a Dazer so that he doesn't do that. Notice how little damage we just did. 322. Ruby's defense is crazy high. We're just dealing like no damage. Thankfully, Ruby does not have 1,000,000 HP. I believe he only has half that much to compensate for his absurd defense stat. However, Knights of the Round, I believe, ignores defense. So Knights of the Round is actually a really fast way to kill him. It's just such an awesome summon, it really is. It's too bad it takes a full minute to go through it. And again, if I hit mime here, Tifa will mime the W summon. She will do both summons without it costing her any MP. I'm not going to do that, primarily because I would like to not watch Knights of the Round however many times it takes to kill Ruby. Like, I'm gonna keep doing it with Cloud, but I would like for other things to happen too. So there should be no counterattack. And notice we got back all of our MP. Tifa's for some reason facing the wrong direction. Barret will go ahead and attack. Cloud will go ahead and do the thing. I'll even heal up after this just to be sure. Just with a regular elixir. Yeah, Cloud, do the thing! The one good thing to come out of Avatar, The Legend of Korra. Judy! Or was it Julie? Yeah. Julie, do the thing! It's like the one good thing to come out of that. So, death sentence has gone off there. That's okay. Yeah. Julie, do the thing! That is a great quote, but unfortunately, the rest of the show wasn't that great, honestly. The writing was mostly pretty poor. Which is very sad, because the writing of the first one was great. Yeah, okay. Horrendous might be... Yeah, like, maybe that's slightly too harsh, but honestly, I just couldn't stand Korra. Like, literally every other character was more likable than her. Like, she was the worst character in her own show. By far. She was a lot of things not good. Like, her character was just so conflicted, and for really no good reason. Go. Here, let's do something different. Let's actually daze it. If I can find dazers again. There we go. Oh my gosh, now it's dodging things. Stop it. Don't dodge stuff. Also, there's one status that Hades doesn't protect from. I think that's Slow Numb. Yeah, I think that's Slow Numb. 4 eggs cut. Wow, man, look at how little damage Tifa's dealing now. Almost nothing. I think Tifa's gonna get... I think she's gonna get, yeah, I think she's gonna get numbed. Is there any way out of that? Will a remedy fix that? Remedy and have another dazer. Either way. Here we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's just attack him again, although it's not gonna do any damage. I guess, you know what we could do, though? We could cast Death Sentence on her again. Death Sentence on Tifa. Just so that I can do more damage. Again, I could just keep abusing this strategy all day. If I wanted. There's no reason for me to play fair with Ruby. If I don't want to. Aang was a much better protagonist, for sure. The writing of the original show was just far superior. I could use... No, I can't use Bahamut Zero because that'll hit the tentacles, I think. Shoot. I could use Ultima? No, that would also hit the tentacles. Jeez. Whatever you do, you cannot hit those tentacles. Because if you do, if you kill them, Ruby will go back to whirl sanding. And you don't ever want to see that. Well, I mean, I think the real issue with Korra was mainly that she was supposed to be this really strong female lead. But the problem is, she ended up being what you said. She was kind of whiny, and I was like, she ended up being the opposite. Like, she was supposed to be, you know, all strong and everything, but really, she was just whiny and naive. And it was like, so sad, you know? Hey, Fifu, how's it going? Or should I actually call you Fiflick now, since your other account's gone? What should I call you? We're taking out Ruby Weapon. Ah, Death Sentence wasn't cast on her because she has immunity, I guess. I love how they're facing the wrong way and still hitting Ruby. Just Fee forgotten. Man, Cloud doesn't do anything. Nobody does anything anymore. Knights of the Round is just the only one. I'll call you Fifu then, because that's what I first knew you as. Jeez. I might have to mime here. Fine. There. Have a mime. Just one, just to show that I can do it. Assuming this doesn't kill Ruby. Ruby's just a long slog. That's all there is to it. He should be basically dead here. Well, I mean, that's true for Twitch, but you've changed your name a lot in the Discord, Fifu. Over and over again, you changed your Discord name. Are you on the run from the law? Or maybe the mob? Or maybe you just like changing your name. Yeah, I was about to say. You change that just for laughs all the time. Yeah. I hear you, Fifu. It's just whatever you change it to, you still have to make sure people can identify you, though. Otherwise, they won't know who they're talking to. There are some people in my Discord who have changed their names to something completely different from what they were. And I don't know who they are anymore. Like, I don't remember, like I don't remember who they were, so so they might as well be new people now. Man, still not dead. Man, Ruby Weapon will not give up. We're gonna be sitting here for a minute, so like, this is actually perfect. Let's talk about something. Because my controller is sitting on my lap. I'm not doing anything. Because Final Fantasy has absurdly long animations. For reasons I cannot begin to fathom. Zachary Z nicknames people to their Twitch name. Ah. Huh. Can you do that? Can you nickname someone on a server and that nickname will only show up for you so that you know who you're talking to? Or if you nickname someone, does that mean that means everybody will see that nickname and it's not just for you? Yeah, shoot. Okay. I don't necessarily want to make it so that people can't nickname themselves whatever. It's just, I want to be able to keep track of people. Okay, Fifu. I'll see you later, man. Thanks for dropping by. I hope you've enjoyed watching Knights of the Round and, yeah, Hades and Knights of the Round go off over and over against Discount Groudon here. Maybe someday we'll find the real Groudon. Oh my gosh, he's still not dead. Please, Ruby. Please. Knights of the Round is the most damaging thing I have for Ruby. I might actually end up using Ultima at this point. If he doesn't die soon. That's okay. After this is Age of Calamity. Oh, shoot. No, we still have to beat Sephiroth, though. Yeah. I don't know how much time we're gonna have for Age of Calamity, but I'll try to squeeze in an hour. Once we beat Ruby here, we literally just have to go to the Calm Traveler, grab some stuff, and then beat Sephiroth. That's it. Then we're done with 100%. I don't know how long that'll take, though. We have enemy away, so we'll be able to get through Northern Crater without too many difficulties. It's just the time involved. But I would like to switch over to Age of Calamity, trust me. I love Final Fantasy VII. This is a great game. I have greatly enjoyed this experience. However, I am also very ready for it to be done, too. I am also very ready for it to be over. A lot like this cutscene. Like, you know, this is cool and all, but I've seen it a dozen times. It's time for it to be over. Time to move on. Please, Ruby, just be done already. If this doesn't finish it, Tifa will go. And if that doesn't finish it, I don't know what will. Like, I have definitely killed Ruby in practice, so I know this can be done. But man, Ruby is putting up a fight. Man, it's still not enough. Are you serious? How much more HP does it have? Maybe I should have equipped Sense so I could find out. I've hit it with Knights of the Round like 7 times after this. If it's not dead after this, I don't know what will kill it. Yeah, I've used all my summons. I've used every summon. I'm completely out of gas if this doesn't work, which is really crazy. Jeez, Ruby's defense is so insane. Get out of here, Ruby. These knights are getting tired of swinging at you. I'm getting tired of seeing them. Spin upwards. Spin down. Slash with sword. Slash with axe. Slash this way. Yeah, slash left. Right. And now center. Boy, it sure is too bad that the max damage is 9999. We have to hit multiple times just because we're damage capped. Are you serious? Also, why was it not paralyzed? Oh, I know why. I know why it wasn't. That's okay. It wasn't paralyzed because Hades went off and stunned it. And then Knights of the Round went off, and then Hades went off again, but it was still paralyzed, so it so it couldn't actually paralyze again. You can't stack it and refresh the turns. Come on. Enough already, Ruby. There we go, finally, yes! Yes! Jeez. It just needed a few more attacks to push it over the edge. Thank goodness. And now Tifa's maxed too. There's the Desert Rose to go with our Earth Harp. Hey guys, thanks for watching. This is where most people tell you to like, comment, and subscribe. And while I would appreciate you doing all that, if you enjoyed my content, come check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/TrinfiniteX so you can watch and chat with me while I make these. I'm a family-friendly streamer, so everybody's welcome. Throw me a follow on Twitch and Twitter so you can get notifications when I go live. Links will be down in the description. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to meeting you.